Let me ask you this. Have you ever felt truly hopeless, in a state of complete despair? Like there's no reason to continue on living the life that you're living right now? Well, that's exactly what High-Rise Invasion does. They address this, and they do it in a way that is so unique. They manage to address despair in a world where you can only travel from building to building to building with these expansive bridges, and there's these individuals who wear certain masks, and these masks are there to set you down that state of despair. And I have a feeling that many of us have been in those dark places where we have no hope, there's no idea, we have no direction where we want to take our future, where our next goal, where our next dream is, why we have even a reason to live, because we were born into this world with no direction. So being in this situation where you have to decide whether or not you want to live and fight for your right to survive, or jump off and end it right then and there. There's been many individuals in the past that have talked about the easy way out is suicide, the easy way out is just giving up. It is true, if you want to be easy and you want to cause a lot of despair and more hopelessness, the same hopelessness that you feel or have felt or are feeling right now, to those around you, you have a choice to make of what you want to do for the rest of your life. You can either cause that same feeling towards others, or you can find something new, you can find something to work towards. Rika did this by wanting to find her brother in this new realm. She knew that she had to help him, and then she found a friend. She wanted to help her friend when her friend went into this hibernation mode, and she did that, and that helped her get out of her despair, because, in the very beginning, she was like, I'll accept it. I can't do anything with it. I'm just here doing what I can. But when she found out that her brother was alive, she's like, I'm gonna fight. I have a reason. And that's the most important thing to remember, you guys, is you have to have a reason to get up in the morning, to go to school, to do your homework, to work out, to try and start a YouTube channel, to do TikTok, to go chase after whatever dream it is that you have. You have to have a strong why, and that why has to be bigger than anything else that you want to do. So let's say, hypothetically, that you want to start working out at the gym because you're in a state of despair, you feel helpless, you feel hopeless, and you just don't feel like you can do anything because you can't get out of bed in the morning. You want to have a reason to get up. You want to have a why to get out of bed. That could be going to the gym first thing in the morning. That could be getting started with your work. That could be having breakfast with the family. That could be having relationships with your girlfriend first thing in the morning. You need to have a reason to get up. If you don't have a reason to get up, you're just going to turn over and go back to bed. You could also find a way that gives you some sort of meaning in your life, and that could be through anything. Like, just find something as subtle as trying to find a lost family member, helping a family member through a certain tough situation, helping yourself through that certain tough situation by reading books, watching people on YouTube, subscribing to my YouTube channel, smashing the like button as well. Shameless plug, you guys, sorry about that. You're just going to want to have as much control over your life as you can. And let me tell you, you can have more control than you ever thought possible. Because if you look at High-Rise Invasion, she didn't have really much control. She was just a normal high school girl just living her life in the normal world. Then she gets transported to this new realm. And she was lost. She had no idea what she was doing. She didn't know where she was. But you know what she decided? She decided to stay true to her character of who she was in the past. And she decided to fight for what truly mattered to her. And through her fight, she has been able to find new friends, find stronger allies, find a way to defeat some of the toughest villains in this new realm that are trying to become God. Because now she has the power to become closer to God, because she was chosen as somebody to save her friend who was in hibernation mode, which turns out she didn't actually need to be saved, because one of the other angels or one of the other individuals that was closer to God was able to save her instead. But still, this gave Yuri the power to become God, and now everybody is supporting her, wants her to do her best. And that's the takeaway I want you guys to leave with, is if you are doing what you want to do, if you're reaching towards your goals, you're doing what you want to do to succeed in this life that we have, if you can do it in a way that is authentic to yourself, is real to you, is genuine to the person that you are, there's going to be people that are going to support you and are going to be there for you, that want to join your team, that you are going to be giving them a reason to live. And that's the most powerful thing that any individual can do. So if you can achieve that goal to give somebody else the reason to live because of you, you're doing something right, and you should keep on doing what you're doing, because what you're doing is more than likely helping somebody that is in that state of despair. You're helping somebody see the light at the end of the tunnel. You're helping them overcome their fears of failure, of regret, of resentment, to help them live a better life. You're doing that because you're being true to yourself, because you're being who you are meant to be. Just as Rika inspired Yuri to be better, and as Yuri has inspired Mayuko to be better. Everybody inspires somebody else, and it's all a chain event. So if you truly want to help somebody get out of that state of despair, out of that state of hopelessness, of sadness, of just pure and utter darkness, just be the light at the end of the tunnel. I hope you check out High Rise Invasion. It's on Netflix. There's 12 episodes. You can even read the manga. I did that. I thought it was really good. Very interesting. Take a look and just remember, stay clear to your ideals. Find a reason to get out of that despair, that hopelessness that you're in, because once you're out of it and you have a reason, or you have a goal, or you have an objective, you have meaning in your life, you'll be able to achieve more, and you'll have a more euphoric feeling than you've ever felt before. As you know, a very small percentage of my audience is actually subbed, so if you'd like to be notified whenever I release a new video, just smash that subscribe button along with the notification bell. It really helps me out. Otherwise, you guys, I'll talk to you next time. Thanks. Bye.